Hi, I'm Beth Harold, founder and CEO of Outside the Box Creation. Welcome to our video series for parents home with kids during the COVID-19 quarantine. So today, let's make some toilet paper roll critters. What better time is there to do a design challenge with your kids using the materials that you already have in your home? Oh my gosh, that's a great idea. It also will help kids learn about design thinking, which is something that could really help them in the future. It's key to STEAM, whatever you want to call it, science, technology, engineering, and math. I think the art needs to be in there. And a lot of it is about design thinking. So what I would do is lay out the challenge first to your kids. If you could do it as a family, that would be fantastic. That today we're going to make some critters using only toilet paper rolls, scissors, pencils, and markers, or any type of markers or paint that you have around your house to add color is a great idea. So lay out the challenge, then show the kids some ideas of techniques and what's kind of possible to get them started. I don't mean so that they'll copy the ideas, I mean just to get the ball rolling in their heads. So look at this owl. Isn't it adorable? It's just done with scissors, pencil, and markers. So as you can see, the top of the toilet paper roll was like this, and we folded it down and then colored on top. And then the wings were cut out on 3 sides, but still attached. Pretty cute. The rest of it is all done with colored markers. You can see the cute little feet too. You don't have to get that finely detailed if you don't want to, but sky's the limit. Here's another technique where you would draw an animal or a monster and leave the head and the ears standing, but cut out around it, leaving some of the toilet paper roll to give it the integrity to stand up. Look at this darling cat, just done with a pencil, a black Sharpie, and some scissors. Look at the rabbit. Same idea, only we left a little tail there too. And we actually even tried using some pink nail polish on here that we had sitting around, and it worked really, really well. Here's another technique, cutting sort of a fringe on top, or it can be done on the bottom as well. And then also letting kids know that they can actually cut pieces out and take them away. They don't have to be like the owl's wings and stay attached. They can actually remove chunks like this as long as they maintain the structural integrity of the roll so it still stands up. We use that same fringe technique with this octopus, but put it on the bottom and then sort of bent some of the tentacles so it would set in a sort of a wonky way that's kind of fun. And then the rest is just drawn on with marker. This little fish, this person decided to turn it sideways. Who would think of that? So you can see that it was the roll like this, and there's actually been quite a lot cut away, but they did leave one portion of it to maintain the structural integrity. Isn't that darling? So lay out the challenge to your kids, have them imagine what might be possible, and then come up with a plan. I would suggest using a pencil to draw it out first. So the reason I like to have kids come up with a plan is because I've never been an advocate of kids having to do their art perfectly. It's more about the process than it is about the product. But I don't think that it should be done randomly without a plan, because then they don't learn anything. And it's just kind of like, oh, I'm going to do this really fast and then I'm done. So that's one of the reasons that I'm not in favor of something like laying out piles of googly eyes and other things that they can just glue on, because it seems to happen oftentimes in a very haphazard way that doesn't mean anything for the kids, and they just really don't learn anything. So have them come up with a plan, draw it on, and then make their critters. And then talk about them and kind of debrief it if you want to, so that they might have some ideas for what they would do next time. Also, you might talk about what other things in your house could you recycle and turn into art.